Why is housing so expensive in Eugene? And what are the major challenges around housing in the area? Let's break it down together. So let's look at the difference between ownership and renters in the area. In the city, surprisingly, only 48% of people own their homes and 52% are renters. I'd love to see that number increase over the coming years to create more housing stability and to also help homeowners build equity as homes typically appreciate over time. The market has been shifting a ton over the past 6 to 8 months due to interest rates and buyer activity, buyer interest based off of what you're reading in the news. But what I can say right now is that the buyer's market is a lower pressure environment in most neighborhoods where there may even be some room for negotiation, a second showing, and just an overall lower pressure, better environment for buyers compared to what we had the past few years. And when it comes to price corrections for homes that are currently on the market, over the past 45 days, 36% of those homes have been price reduced. That's a great sign that there's room for negotiation and room for you to get a better deal on the home. So you may be wondering, what type of financing is most commonly used and what's the price range you're actually going to be facing when purchasing a home? I can tell you that by far and away, conventional loans are the most commonly used, with quite a few cash buyers emerging in this market since interest rates have risen so much. In addition, most homes are purchased in the price range between $450,000 and $600,000, with most of these homes being 3 to 4 bedrooms in terms of size. And let's talk about rental housing in Eugene. Finding rental housing can be a huge challenge. The application process can vary depending on owner and property management companies, and there are often multiple applicants for each opening. The City Council recently passed several new rules around renting when it comes to the screening of applicants, no-cause evictions, and security deposits. Feel free to reach out to me directly for more info on that, and I can connect you with a fantastic property manager if you need help finding rental housing in the area. And let's talk about affordable housing in Eugene. What does that actually mean? Most people would say it doesn't truly exist locally, with many homes that border on being fixer-uppers in the low 300,000s. Your money just doesn't go quite as far as it would in other parts of the country when it comes to housing. There's also a shortage of middle housing, specifically duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes. So it can be really tough to find certain options when buyers are looking for those multifamily properties specifically. I do have a few approaches to help you in the process if you are searching for one of those property types, but just know there's certainly a lack of inventory. And with the cost of land, construction materials, labor, and development charges, it's difficult to construct affordable housing. It's a major challenge. There's a big push at the state level to increase the amount of new construction in Oregon, which would eventually push down the cost of housing with greater inventory available, but the rate of construction likely won't reach expectations. And a few factors that are additionally driving housing prices in Eugene, I'm not trying to weigh in on the good versus the bad, just simply stating that it's impacting the cost and availability of housing, includes Airbnbs and rentals that are limiting inventory of for sale homes. The cost of new construction when it comes to materials, labor, including the increased cost of subcontractor work, permitting and developing fees from the city, specific areas, baseline flood elevation requirements for construction, limits on level land that is undeveloped, zoning limitations, especially when it comes to farm forest and exclusive farm use, and of course student housing in Eugene increases the level of competition for renters and home buyers alike. So let's take a look at homes for sale in Eugene in the price range between $400,000 and $600,000. You'll notice if you're not from this area that Springfield is adjacent to Eugene and also a very similar market. Sometimes homes stay on the market a bit longer in Springfield and home prices can be a little bit better, but overall both real estate markets are very similar. And when it comes to properties with acreage, those that you'd expect to be seeing on this search in the surrounding areas outside of town, those properties with acreage are above the $600,000 price point most of the time when a home is included on the land. And that's why it's not showing in these search results for the filter I currently have on. So let's just do a quick scroll here on the right hand margin looking at different homes. Some of the new construction in this region starts in the low 400,000s and goes up pretty quickly from there. And you'll notice just a mix of different homes in terms of quality, style, age of construction. Square footage can range anywhere between 1,200 to even 3,000 square feet. Several factors, of course, beyond just price per square foot can make an impact, including the age of construction, what additional features you might find in the backyard, upgrades inside the home, all sorts of factors where price per square foot might not be the only indicator you want to look at. In addition, the neighborhood plays quite a large role, or can play quite a large role in terms of pricing with certain homes. So that's just a quick snapshot. There are still homes that are sitting on the market longer and taking longer to sell. And there are opportunities out there for seller concessions and room for negotiation for certain homes. So make sure to reach out. We can chat more about that. And here's just a quick overview of what you'll find on the MLS in Eugene and Springfield. In Eugene, what we'll often see are homes in the 1960s and 1970s that are solid homes, but they need updates. So think old wallpaper, outdated kitchens and countertops and bathrooms. You get the idea. They could use quite a bit of work. For most of those homes that are at least 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and under 400,000 in Eugene, the chances are that significant remodeling and updates will be needed. I know for many people watching this that sounds outrageous, but relative to many other parts of the country, there's still a high level of competition for many of these homes in certain neighborhoods. Additionally, lot sizes for most older homes are much larger than most new homes in Eugene. Developers have realized that the smaller the lots for new construction, the more their profitability and their margins increase. It's not uncommon with older homes, though, to find quarter-acre lots or larger. I am heavily involved in the local real estate market on a daily basis, and I understand current market conditions. And there are tons of ways that I can be strategic for you on your behalf that can help you save thousands and thousands of dollars. And if you're looking for a certain property or a certain home that you can't find, that you know exists, but you're having trouble finding it in active status online on the market, reach out. I have the ability to identify and help find those properties for you and possibly get you an off-market opportunity that you can't find elsewhere. So wrapping things up today, I'm daily in the market working with buyers, sellers, lenders, escrow companies, and writing offers and receiving offers. So if you want the most up-to-date and accurate insight into the market, you have to reach out to me directly. You can't find this information online. And if you're moving in 9 days or even 90 days, shoot me a call or text. I'm here to help.